Okay, you guys, I'm not sure what's going on with my audio, but for whatever reason, my audio did not pick up in the first part of this video. So I'm just going to start talking about the first book that I finished in November, which is Spark of the Everflame, which I really enjoyed. It took me about maybe a year and a half to read this because I'm really big into audiobooks. But since I had this physical copy, it took a little bit longer to read, but I like the characters. I like the FMC. I like Luther. I love a slow burn. I'm a slow burn girly. I don't really get down with when the two people are just suddenly into each other all of a sudden. So I was feeling this book. I liked the writing. It was easy. It was an easy read. It just took me a while to actually sit down and focus. So next I'm going to talk about 19 Minutes by Jodi P. Colt. Hope I'm saying her name correctly. I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but my audio does pick back up on this one. This book was on like the ban list for school, so that really intrigued me. And then I read the subject, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting. Like, let me read and see what's going on." There's a part of me that understands why it may have been banned, but there's another part of me that questions why it was banned, and I think it's because for a good part of it, I was very conflicted. I didn't know whether to, like root for not necessarily root for the shooter, but like have a lot of compassion and feel sorry for him, the shooter, or feel sorry for the kids who lost their lives. So my audio is about to start, but you can listen to the rest of it.
But bullying fucking sucks. So, um, it is part fuck around, find out. Is part your actions have consequences. Is part we need to figure out a better way to help those who are being bullied so they don't fucking shoot up a school full of kids because they don't know how to process their emotions, their hurt, their pain, their trauma, and they're taking it out on people who either, deserved it or didn't deserve it. I'm not saying anybody deserves to die, but you bully somebody from what, like kindergarten to sophomore year, and they decide that they want to take it out on you because you are the one who caused their pain. You didn't deserve to die, but Anyways, it's a yes for me. I don't even want to get into it because it makes me just feel really weird to to even think about it. Um, but it's a yes for me. Next, we have Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. Is this is a yes. It is a yes because Dan Brown's book was one of the first like adult books that I read, and it has a special place in my heart. Not this book, but the Da Vinci Code has a special place in my heart. But this world with Robert Langdon, just has a special place. So I enjoyed the book, and I like how it's like history, religion, conspiracy, adventure. I like that. So the twists and turns, I thought were good. Next, we have Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This is a no for me. Sorry, wasn't interested. I will say this book reminded me a lot of Powerless. It reminded me a lot of Hunger Games. This book came out before Powerless, so I think Powerless probably borrowed a lot. But because I already read Powerless, I just felt like I was rereading something I already read, and I just wasn't interested. The characters weren't that likable, so it is a no for me. Next, we have Hidden Pictures by Jason Rokolak. This is a yes. It's very, very different. The twist did not see that coming, and I was just like, okay, that, sh- okay, yeah, should I have seen this coming? Maybe I was very surprised by the twist, and I was just like, huh. And then you had like a twist on a twist, and I was just like, okay, it's interesting. Oh, you know what? I take it back. It's not a yes. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. Like I enjoyed it. The twist I didn't see coming, but like, is it something I could have like not ever read and been okay? Absolutely. All right. December books. I've already read two books so far in December. This one is All Our Wrongs by Elon Mastai. This is a yes. This book is interesting, And the time travel was just like a notch above like my understanding. So I was just like, yeah, I feel smarter having read this, like just a little bit. But I thought it was very interesting, and I kind of like the central message is you can't go back in time and change your life for the better. You can only change your life for the better in the present, and it's what you make of it. So I like the message, and it was interesting. I love sci-fi. The last book that I've read, Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is a maybe. I enjoyed it, but I said in my review, at my big old age, this young adult, like, it wasn't doing the emotional damage that I like, but I enjoyed the book, so that's why it's maybe. I enjoyed the book. If you hadn't read it, or if you enjoy Hunger Games, sure. Also, like very highly rated. I think it was like the top young a book for this year. So it's a good book, but I'm still gonna put it in the maybe category. So books that I hope to read this upcoming month, we have The Secret World of Maggie Gray. So far, I'm interested. We'll see what happens. Next is Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. I know she's really popular. I've never read any of her books. This is part of a book club, so I plan on giving it a shot. Also, I'm going to try to read A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. No clue what it's about other than witches. It was highly recommended, so we'll see. And then the last book that I'm going to try to read for December is The Secret Wife of Aaron Burr, because I love Hamilton. So also I heard the book I, Eliza is really good, and then The Secret Wife of Aaron Burr isn't as good but is good. So I'm gonna read the Aaron Burr one first, so then I can read the I, Eliza one second. I think this is historical fiction. I love historical fiction. Don't love Aaron Burr, but I do love Leslie Odom Jr. That voice, immaculate. And I love Hamilton. So I'm super excited to dig into these books for December. So we'll see how I do.